Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Welcome everybody, guys. Let's take a look again at the euro currency. To be honest, right now that's a bit difficult situation for analysis, sophisticated overall setup on the euro currency, and the major problem right now stands not in the identification of some patterns or something of that sort, but in understanding the bottom of the right shoulder, where it should appear. So we have decided to wait and see for forming of this reverse head and shoulders pattern, as we suggest that it should bring some clear signals to us. So if head and shoulders will start to work, we will get some kind of the ABCD pattern to the upside, right to the maybe 109.70 resistance area. If market will fail here and drop below the bottom of the right shoulder, below the mounted pivot support one, it will be clear signals the downward trend is continuing, and we should keep an eye on the next downward targets. Probably this low will be taken out. But right now the major problem is not with this big scale pattern, but to identify where the real reversal of this right shoulder should happen. So initially we said that it should be somewhere around 105.30 pip support, because to keep the harmony of the swing, as you can see, usually market should show the 618 retracement to form the perfect head and shoulders pattern. But right now, guys, the major question is, and could market form the bottom of the right shoulder right here? Is it possible in general? And by taking a look at this picture, we could say why not. So it really could happen, because as you know, the 50% supports, we know that statistically 50% support level for euro currency is the favorite level. So it could show 50% retracement. That will be approximately the same level. So here it was 105.40. This will be 105.80. So 40 pips difference, not really big deal for the daily chart. And it means that why not? Maybe market indeed is forming reversal here. That was something on the chart, because the price action on the intraday chart is not quite logical. It's a bit stands different compared to what we expected to get. It makes really difficult to forecast what really could happen in terms of where the point of reversal will happen, what patterns will be formed on the intraday charts, because it's a bit not classical behavior that market shows right now on the intraday chart, mostly because the massive different news that coming from the United States and political news from the administration of the Donald Trump, and it makes in fact day by day on the overall price behavior. So currently we should be extra careful to any signs of technical patterns that we have on intraday charts that could really clarify and help us to estimate better where reversal and the bottom of the right shoulder will be formed and could be formed. Right now we see that market has dropped below the monthly pivot point here and just continue to move down. So it has formed downward reversal swing, because you can see this swing down is greater than previous swing up. It has broken this tendency, but at the same time, guys, on the way down you can see the tendency has not been broken. So this swing up is smaller than this swing down. So on the intraday charts, on the 4-hour time frame chart, what we have again, we see some not quite ordinary behavior with our head and shoulders pattern, because as we have discussed in last week in the weekly research, here market has formed pretty nice patterns. It has completed important targets. It has hit the major 3-8 support, and this overall support that was standing here should be enough in a normal situation, should be enough to support market and trigger the appearing of the right shoulder. But as you can see, this has not happened. This market is drifting lower, lower, and lower, and no starting of the right shoulders exist. although this is not really very significant moment for us because actually we're watching for mostly for bottom of the right shoulder. And we're not really very interested with how it will happen. Either market will drop here immediately and directly, or it will form first right shoulder here and form some kind of the ABCD pattern, and section will be more extended in time. This is minor question for us, but I am just worrying for the moment where this lows could become really the bottom of the right shoulder on the daily chart. So the market will not reach, as I said, 618, but will turn a bit earlier to the upside. This could happen. That's currently is the major problem of the overall analysis of the euro currency. And here we should keep an eye on some patterns. So if market will continue move lower, since probably we have here we have very small directional patterns here, some extensions that could precisely point us the possible destination. So for example, on the 4-hour time frame chart, we have only this lightning bolt ABCD pattern. Personally, guys, I do not like very much such sort of the ABCDs due to the very small BC leg. But this is the only pattern that we have here. As you can see, it points precisely on 105.25 area, 26.618 support and creates an agreement. Now the major question whether the market will reach it or not. So here it's still calling around the neckline. What irrational behavior we see with this overall action? So if you'll take a look at the hourly chart, recall our first estimation of this ABC top pattern first when market has hit 100% extension target. We said, take a look, market has formed the bottom line here. It was right around the 3 fib support on the daily chart. And normally, and this should be sufficient combination to start forming of right shoulder on the 4-hour time frame chart. But this hasn't happened. Minor bounce has happened. Indeed, market has respected this support, but later it turns to forming of the greater butterfly. Well, we said, well, maybe market will go into the 1618. And we will, maybe the necklines will take a bit another shape here, but it's still normal. When the market has hit the 1618, this was also has been completed the 127 butterfly extension. We said that's it. This probably should start forming because no other patterns, no other extensions target stands below the market, and it should start this upward action. But take a look what has happened. Again, minor reaction. That's good, by the way, because it will let us to place the stops to the break-even market because shows some respect here of the significant targets. But nothing more. Yes, the market has dropped lower. So guys, here we in fact has the last chance for your currency to start this right shoulder on the 4-hour time frame chart. Actually, we have something that reminds me of the 3 drive pattern. Okay, it's a bit not very harmonic, so you can see a bit skewed in the second extension, but still you could recognize the shape of this pattern. It's the first drive, second stands at 127 of the first, so I will delete this ABCD pattern, so we don't need it anymore. Third drive right now stands in the combination of the 1618 of the first drive and 127 on the second. So this is the also reversal pattern, which means that this is in fact the last chance for a market to start appearing of the right shoulder here. No other chance will be provided. If market will not start upward action here and will not break this trend line today and drop below the third drive, it will mean, guys, that market will move directly to next support area. Maybe it will be 105.25 area. But no right shoulder probably will be formed here. It will mean that we right now are dealing with the forming of the right shoulder on the daily chart. So no real reversal pattern has been formed, and market just directly starts moving down to the bottom of the right shoulder. Unfortunately, as I said, we have very few extensions that could point the precise destination point. So only one is this ABCD pattern. On the hourly chart, we would not see something anything that could help us with that. So as soon as market will reach this level, we start to watch for possible bullish reversal patterns that could help us to understand whether the market will start to upward action here or not. So that will be approximately around 618 support and the monthly pivot support one. So let's keep watching what will happen today. So right now, guys, today we are watching for this three drive. We need to see either market will break this trend line starting upward action to the 10740 area, so become the right shoulder of this reversal pattern. In this case, we will get this large A, B, C, top, D pattern, or if market will fail with this three drive and drop here below the third drive, it will mean that market directly is moving to the 10525 area. So that's our task for today here.